about 7.8 million girls in India don't get to go to school and are married off before the age of 10.
It's typically believed that she should, marry, raise kids and take care of her household.
We have fought battles against honor killing, child marriage, female infanticide. I feel like the final puzzle of truly empowering women is education.
They should have the freedom to educate themselves. They should have the freedom to be an engineer or a doctor.
Nanhi is an organization that sponsors underprivileged girls to get education in India, and they send them to school and they provide supplies so that that student feels like they're a part of the school and that they can hold their head high in dignity as they attend the classes.
People across the university now understand what Nanhi is all about, and people are amazed to know that a mere contribution of $50 can help educate a girl child in India for the whole year.
We have a lot of fun events like Diwali and Q's Cup, game night,
where a lot of students can come and have this cultural exchange, and we use all of that funds which are created through these events to educate the girls.
So far we have actually raised enough money to send 200 to 250 girls to school since 2010.
And currently we've been sponsoring about 51 girls, which we plan to increase this year as well. So it has had a big impact.
And when you receive the names of these girls and look at their pictures, it makes you so happy. You're not just helping them, but you're also helping yourself, where you grow and you become a compassionate person.
I've been very fortunate to be able to receive the highest education that I could have in this university. So my personal satisfaction stems from the fact that I'm actually creating an impact. I'm spreading awareness.
Educating one girl or 51 girls might not seem a very big thing because there are billions of uneducated girls, but it's one step at a time, and we hopefully, eventually will get to a point where everybody in this world is educated.
The Shape Play Society is a student-run organization of students who are all united by ceramics. Shape Clay is always about giving. The students, they give of their time and they give of their talents. Then they give back to the community in very substantial, real ways.
So the Empty Bowls event starts the semester off in September, and we make about 1,000 bowls that we sell to the community and donate the funds to the various food banks in Onondaga County.
The idea was to make an object to hold soup and then have local restaurants make the soup.
They sell for $20 a piece. You get your soup, you get your bread, you drink your water, and you take your bowl home. And some people buy a number of bowls.
The students really put their heart and soul into it.
Last 2 years they raised $24,000 each time. So we're one of the biggest donors to the food bank.
So the four main fundraisers of the Shape Clay Society are the Empty Bowls event in September. After that we do the holiday mug sale. We also do the Almighty Cup show at the Gandhi Gallery, as well as the May sale, which is held here in the Comart building. An opportunity for the club members to make and sell work of their own. A lot of the money that we raise goes to bring all the students in Shape Clay to NCECO.
The National Clay Conference.
I've been able to meet some of the great American ceramic artists there and make connections with them and network.
We send at least 2 students overseas to China, sometimes to India, and that's about $3,000.
I had the opportunity to go to Jinggagen in China, which is the porcelain capital. That's where porcelain was discovered. They kept the secret there for 2,000 years. And so it's sort of famous for its super beautiful jade porcelain that's almost translucent.
We bring in some very exceptional visiting artists to do workshops and presentations and critique the students.
The Shape Clay Society's impact on the ceramic students' lives is that it helps to get them involved in the ceramic community at large and give them a sense of what it means to be a ceramic artist today. It's just really great to be involved with people who care so much and are so excited to be a part of this.
At its root, giving other students an opportunity to participate in the world outside of Syracuse University, Shape Play is the vehicle for that to happen.
Uplifting Athletes is a national nonprofit organization that raises money for rare disease research, and it utilizes the platform that college football players have in the community.
Rare disease affects less than 200,000 people in the United States, so when someone has a rare disease, they don't get the funds and they don't get the research that a lot of the other big diseases have, unfortunately. So that's where we step in. We try to give them as much hope and we try to give them as much support as we can.
So in 2010, Syracuse punter Rob Long was diagnosed with anaplastic astrocytoma, a brain tumor. And we just thought that through Uplifting Athletes, we could further support him and give the guys something to really rally behind.
To see our kids give back to kids who are really in a life and death battle is, I think, can be tremendously rewarding, and I think helps develop good habits that we hope our guys will take forward with them for life.
Our big event that we hold every summer is our Lift for Life. We do competitions, whether it be tire flips or something that a lot of people in the stands can see and understand. Since we've started our chapter, we've raised over $50,000 for treatments for the rare disease community.
Lillian is a little girl from Central New York, and the chapter got involved in her life because she actually was diagnosed with the same type of cancer that Rob Long was.
Anything we can do to help support her and through her journey and just give her some extra hope and some extra joy and maybe extra smile a day, that really means a lot to us.
To really take time out of their busy schedules and to get up early on a Saturday morning to come cheer Lillian on at a soccer game or come visit her at the hospital. It's really meant the world to our family.
She's not just an inspiration for me, she's an inspiration for the Syracuse football team. I think that's going to live on for a very long time.
And just having someone like Lillian or Rob when we started, this matters, and this really affects people, their families and lives. And what we're doing with this organization really makes a difference.
I am forever grateful and indebted to Syracuse, the community, the alumni base for everything they did for me. And coming into my senior year, I was very excited. I was preseason All-American, and I was really excited about the opportunity to prove myself and to put in that last good year. There was times during the season where I was having some symptoms and we couldn't really pinpoint what the issue was. I went in, saw the doctors, was diagnosed with a large brain tumor. So I actually had to go home and get surgery. Following surgery, found out that the tumor was cancerous. And then I had to start a regimen of chemotherapy and radiation every day for 6.5 weeks.
It was amazing to me the strength that Rob had. All the things that you've seen in him as a football player and his competitiveness, he took that over, to fight this disease. And the team, Rob was such a great leader, the team rallied around that. After
I finished that first round of chemo and radiation, I went back and the doctor came into the waiting room. He said, you have to come here, you have to see this. And he said, I don't know if it's a miracle, but it's pretty close. There was no tumor, there was no signs of cancer. There's usually a lot more irritation or something, and he said there's nothing there. And so that was a pretty incredible moment to experience that.
He inspires as a football player, as a leader, and then also just someone that took on this unbelievable challenge head on and defeated it and is now inspiring other people.
So on March 28th will be 7 years since that first clean MRI that I received. So I'm currently with Uplifting Athletes. My role is the Director of Strategic Development.
It brings joy to my heart that know that he's still working in an athletic field, with athletes.
Being able to wake up every day and to work in a job where the sole mission of that job is to inspire and to help the rare disease patients, who I was one of them, is incredible.
And we're talking about someone that has unique leadership ability. We're talking about someone that is an outstanding communicator. So for him to be in the forefront of this awareness is a great asset to all of us.
He's told me many times a lot of the reason that he's still just so in love with Syracuse is just the support that he got when he was diagnosed.
he continues to give back and inspire me, inspire students at SU, and inspire the community as a whole. And we have created an award after him. It's called the Rob Long Award, and it goes to the dancer at our event who has the best spirit.
I think it's the least that I can do is to give back and to spend time promoting the university because it's an incredible community and an incredible place.